Hello YouTube, this is Morgan, Airspeed Prime here, my next Avatar news update video. This one is going to be about the one preview page that we now have for the upcoming Free Comic Book Day Korra comic. So straight away I'll just say that I have a cold if my voice sounds different than usual. Hopefully it'll go away in the next couple of days. Probably won't do as many videos during the week outside of the ones I kind of like really want to do. But definitely focusing on, this comic coming out on Saturday. It's out May 7th for Free Comic Book Day. So yeah, let's get into the news. Where this came from is that Tumblr user AvatarKorraPark had ordered the comic on eBay, I believe, and they managed to whoever they ordered it from sent it early, and it arrived early before Free Comic Book Day. The reason for this is I think comic book stores get the free comics like basically a month before Free Comic Book Day, so they have them. So that explains why they've been this has been released so early. Now we got one of the pages, and the user obviously confirms some of the other things about it, like it's a 10-page long story and a couple of other things that we know. I won't spoil much of it for anyone who doesn't know, but I do want to talk about this first preview page. Obviously this is written by Mike DiMartino and art by new artist Heather Campbell. And we get the whole first page minus the very last panel, but I assume the last panel is not going to be anything too amazing. But as you can see here, it's straight away really interesting, just straight up into flashback, younger Korra being trained by Katara. We see her parents, Tonraq and Senna, there, and I suppose the early stages of the Avatar compound, in that it's basically just her family's house. Looks like a little igloo that kind of Katara lives in. Maybe that's what the tent is, and the first signs of like Order of the White Lotus kind of presence there with the kind of lookout tower. So this is obviously before they really went hardcore compound, like we can't let Korra out, everything has to be done here. I don't know if they're really going to try and address that at all over the course of the comic, that like maybe it was initially the plan that Korra would travel the world, but when the Red Lotus attack happened, that was changed. But anyway, it makes sense that learning her home element, that she would learn it in her own tribe. But straight away Katara, that was something I think a lot of people had hoped would happen, but wasn't confirmed. Katara talked about, now watch me Korra, waterbending is all about slow, calm movements, and she's following Katara fairly to the point here, as her parents obviously watch on. And I suppose it's interesting, that basically Tonraq, I suppose, could technically have thought her waterbending, and that he is a master, but obviously the Avatar's training is now kind of overseen by the Order of the White Lotus, and they obviously thought that Katara would be the best teacher, having also trained Aang as well. So that's cool. I wonder, will they in any way delve into that? Like, will Katara say something about why she was chosen to train Korra, or was that just maybe what Tonraq and Senna actually wanted for Korra? But anyways, we go into the other panels. She quickly tries to actually execute the kind of same maneuver that Katara is doing, but seems to go for more of a kind of firebending, kind of earthbending style of waterbending here, and just completely engulfs Katara in snow. Basically the snow tidal wave that she just smashes Katara with. It's a really good character moment for Korra. It shows you the type of character she was when she was young. She was always like this. She always had that more feisty personality rather than like slow, calm movements of like waterbending. In that it definitely, what she does here looks like an earthbending style kind of move with the two fists out, whereas like waterbending and airbending are primarily like open hand martial arts, and then the earth and firebending are the closed, hand, closed fist. That's just the first section of the page, and then the kind of extra panel that was shown is just this one where Korra's quite happy with what she just did, saying, pretty good, huh? And Tonraq is like, not again, and Senna's concerned for Katara, because obviously Katara is still, fairly old back here, and Senna's concerned that her daughter has just, just basically put a small avalanche on top of Katara. So we'll see what happens from here, and it's going to be interesting to see what exactly happens, because we do get confirmation that it is at least somewhat about how Korra and Naga came to meet. So something leads to Korra leaving the compound and finding Naga, and maybe it's that, you know, her parents perhaps get a little bit upset with her about what she did here. Maybe Katara perhaps gets a little bit upset, but I doubt that. And she leaves, finds Naga, comes back, and stuff like that. But yeah, I suppose the main thing to actually discuss here, I think, is the art style. I think it's really good. One, obviously, just getting to draw a time period that we don't know a lot about, just little key moments in Korra's early life, but seeing her here in her kind of early stages of training, and that she is very much the same character that she is when we kind of meet her at the start of Korra compared to when she was younger. So it's really good characterization, and then the art feels really clean. It's not the same really cartoony style of Gurihuru. It feels like this artist Heather Campbell here is trying to match the animation style of the show, and it comes across really nicely here. It looks like screenshots from the show almost. It's that good, I think. So I'm really interested to see how, you know, she does other characters, kind of shows a bit more motion and stuff like that. But in general, I'm very happy with the way she showcased the bending here, the characters, the backgrounds. It's really well done, and like, it's obviously only 10 pages, so I assume she could put a lot of time into making this comic look really good. But it is really, really well done, I think. Yeah, I suppose that the main thing I'm interested to see about here is, is it in any way going to be in depth? Like, is it just going to be a kind of fun thing where just like, oh, you know, Korra just smashed Katara here, she kind of runs off a little bit, finds Naga, comes back, a little shocked reaction, or are we going to get a little bit of explanation, like, this is how early Korra is in her training? Is she kind of struggling to get the, you know, true philosophy of waterbending down, as it kind of slightly goes against her personality? How do her parents feel about this whole thing? Early stages of being the Avatar in training. Is there a overall plan for her training at this point? Or what? Are we going to see the Order of the White Lotus at all? Like, that's the sort of thing I'm interested in seeing if they at all touch upon in the early stages of this comic. But obviously, based on the cover, it seems like the focus will eventually get to Naga and that meeting and how that friendship develops. But still, I think it's really good. After seeing this, it really, to me, makes no sense why they didn't release a preview page, because just with this one Tumblr user posting this, everyone is so much more excited for this free comic than they were before. Like, there was a lot of hope, obviously, because of the cover, but now actually seeing it in motion, that the art panel to panel looks really good, the writing seems on point. It's not just Korra and Naga, there's Katara, you know, Ton Roxana, there's other characters involved here. That's a lot of stuff that people are interested in, and it's definitely made me just even more just like, I have to get to Free Comic Book Day early and guarantee I get myself a copy of this. I'm now like really excited to review this come Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, that's about it. It's obviously only the first page, but I think even within it just being the first page, there is actually a little bit to talk about, just with the basically the location, the state of the Avatar compound at this stage, before obviously Korra's had a kidnap attempt against her. But yeah, that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.